Hey everybody, welcome to the show. It's that time of the day. It's that time of the week. Tim, it is Friday the 13th. Probably. I don't know why.
One day that'll be right. Maybe.
If I just say it every show, it'll come true. I think twice a year, right? At least once.
At least once, maybe.
Sure, why not?
We could probably check a calendar, but we won't.
All right.
Happy Friday the 13th.
Yeah, so it is, it's peak summer here. Things are feeling good. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right.
Are you training for a marathon again?
I am.
Oh.
Okay, so at the time of recording, I haven't signed up. At the time, I'm finally looking at the list here at our show dates or when these are released. I am 3 weeks into marathon training.
All right, look at you. You're looking unusually.
Ooh,
yeah.
Yes,
Whoa, wow.
I'm feeling alive. Nothing hurts yet. I'm still motivated. It's not too much of a pain to wake up at 5:30 every morning and run 5 miles, but it's fun running in the morning. That sounds crazy to someone who never ran until like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And hates the mornings.
Yeah.
That it's actually fun to wake up and run in the morning.
Well, if I may.
Yeah.
Can I say the running part's not always that great, but it's
true.
like
Fair.
kind of like when you're getting close to finishing and then when you're done and the rest of the day is like awesome.
Oh, it's
right?
amazing.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing.
If you can peel yourself out of bed to do the thing,
yeah.
The benefit is the payoff is totally worth it.
I have to have everything laid out.
Yeah.
Right next to my bed.
Yeah.
Like if I forget one sock and I roll out of bed at 5:30, I'm like, oh, I can't do this. I'd have to go all the way across my room and get a sock. No, I'm going back to bed.
For sure.
I will find absolutely any excuse not to run in the morning. So this was a episode on Monday about running marathons.
A little bit of everything today. I don't think we actually talked specifically about running or marathons, but in the spirit of kind of everything, we just talked about a little bit of everything today.
Yeah, we did. There's some fun ones.
I liked them.
We rehashed some old family vacations.
Yeah, that's right.
We talked about previous jobs.
Yep.
What was your favorite job?
That I ever had?
Not professional.
Yeah, okay. Not like real, like non-professional job. Probably pizza delivery guy.
Yeah.
That was so fun. That was so much fun. I delivered pizza, so I worked at a pizza place.
Any fun stories? Anything you can share on the air?
I got a bajillion stories, and none of which I can share on air.
Awesome.
I delivered pizza for a place that was open until 3 a.m. in a college town.
God.
And so I would go in at 3 or 4 in the morning and deliver pizzas to people, and they'd be having a party and inviting the pizza guy in. It was super fun.
Pizza's here.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
you're like the life of the. You are like the most popular person in the room.
I was like the mayor at that point. I was like walking in. All right,
handing pizzas out left and right.
The red carpet comes out.
Cool.
Yeah, nobody was happier to see me.
That's fun.
Than those people.
Fun.
Yeah. How about you? What was your favorite?
I had a job in high school where I worked in a locker room, which a lot of it really sucked, but it was fun because I just got to like sit in the back and listen to music and occasionally do a little bit of work. Kind of fun. Plus, we got to golf for free on Mondays.
Yeah.
And that was fun too.
Okay, cool. Good for you.
No scrambles. Or maybe working for a car rental place.
Oh, that job we held together.
the one job.
Tim and I had the same job for about, 5 months?
Were you gone that quickly?
Well, no. So what happened? So for the listeners, so I worked. So first semester law school, Tim and I were both part-time students, and I was working for this car rental company, and
it's so awful.
I was there for probably 3 or 4 months, and then my boss was like, hey, we need somebody else. Do you know anybody? I'm like,
yeah, and I just got laid off because the market crashed.
That's right. This was like 2008. Yeah. This
yeah,
right
and I was working 5 days a week, like making
you had a job.
Decent. I had a job. Yeah.
Like a salary job.
Yeah.
And this one that I was working was like a part-time, or I was working 40 hours a week, but it was just it was an hourly job. And my boss was like, hey, do you know anybody that can work? And you had just been laid off. I'm like, yeah, actually I
know this guy. He's not really good at law school, but I think he can drive cars.
He can probably get it to where it needs to go. And so you and I worked together. And actually the funniest part about all this was that like we worked 4 days a week together.
Yeah, I think so.
And then we were going to weekend law school.
Oh, and that winter was so brutally cold.
It was so bad.
Because I started in January. It was awful cold.
And I remember at one point thinking that I saw you more than your wife saw you. Because
which was true.
We would do 8 to 10 hour shifts, and then we'd go to school together on the weekends, and then we'd study. God. So I'd see you like 60 hours a week. And I'm like,
yeah. Oh, easily. So not only did I have to work that awful job, whatever it was, 32, 40 hours a week, and go to school on the weekend. When I wasn't in one of those two places or actually sleeping, I was in the library studying.
That's right. That's all I remember too.
Like that was 2 semesters.
Yeah. I remember that so clearly.
It was awful.
And it was dark because, I mean, it was wintertime. So it's like you would work, you get off work, it's dark. And then you would just go to the library and you'd hole up there and you get out of there and it's like 11 o'clock at night. And then you just go to bed and you wake up and you just do it all over again. Now, maybe those are good problems to have, right?
Okay. Fair point. Fair point. First world problems.
Yeah. But at the time it was like, oh boy, this is it. It's a long road home.
Yeah. I mean, we got through the other end, et cetera, but man, that was just not fun.
Yeah, but that was pretty fun because we'd drive around together and just talk about stuff.
Yeah. We got to know the NPR radio show every single day. It was like, oh, it's 3:15. They're going to run the 8:30 segment again.
This is really funny. This is a great point because I think this is where you and I both learned we liked radio stuff a lot.
Yes,
and so,
that's true. Oh, wow.
We would listen to like 10 hours of public radio a day.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, minimally like 40 hours a week plus whatever else. So it was like, I remember at some point getting tired of hearing the radio.
Terry Gross and
yeah,
and so on and so
Mark
forth.
Cran. I know. I was like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah, no, that got off. I to this day I cannot listen to NPR. I've stopped listening to NPR.
Yeah, you burned out. Yeah.
Burned out. Too much NPR for me, man.
That's
Give
right.
me my podcast. But anyway, that was fun. So,
okay. Well, with all that being said,
with all that being said, it's a fun show.
It sure was. Tune in Monday, folks. We're going to see you on the other side of the weekend, and boy, we can't wait.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Thanks, everybody.
See ya.